Okay, so now we're just going to have a quick chat about the glazing, because that's obviously played a big part in the picture, and I know that you were pretty nervous about the end of the picture and potentially having a problem with it. So do you want to just tell us about the glaze that's on this picture?
Yeah, I mean, actually, just quickly, probably go through the paint I use, because this is what's caused, not a problem, but it's something that I'm so used to painting on a massive scale and never glazing a painting, like doing backdrops and stuff, or like one I did at the Rose Theatre, for instance, the forest. I never glazed that. Everything was the colours that it dried to. With this, I've mixed acrylic with really, really high-end scenic emulsion. Emulsion can get quite brittle, and when you're doing paintings like this, that you want them to last forever, mixing them with acrylic, it binds it, makes it more flexible, and stops it from cracking. You've got a colour shift, which means when you're putting the paint on, mixing the colour, you have to wait 20 minutes, half an hour for the paint to dry, and that will be the colour that you get. With glazing a painting, you can use a matte, a satin, or a gloss. Use a gloss and your colour shift then goes back to when the paint was wet, normally, and it's got so much of a shine. If you look at the painting sideways, you lose it. The thing that was quite beautiful about this painting, when I first painted it, was you could look at it from any angle. It had this real lovely 3D sort of style to it, but realistically you can't have an unvarnished painting in those mediums and be taken to a show, then getting transported, because it will just mark. So you have to make a compromise. So I went for a matte wooden floor varnish, which is the best one I've ever used. It's never, touch wood, it's never gone milky, but because of the acrylic that I've mixed in with the emulsion, it's dried a lot darker. I'm still really, really happy. I love the painting. I think the parts of it are just, like I say, look, this bit here, the colours still tonally relate to each other, but it's the hardest bit, and I'm glad that the glazing actually went well, because when I first glazed it, it goes all patchy and weird, and even though I've glazed a million paintings, it still freaks me out. So I had to go out last night for quite a while and come back. And
was there any Guinness involved in
lots of Guinness and lots of Scotch. Lots. Feeling a bit ropey this morning.
Stereotypical artist.
So yeah, it was there's quite a few empty cans of Guinness around here. So glazing's definitely
important.
It's important. Yeah, and it is the hardest part. So